Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning and try to get out of bed. Suddenly, sharp pain shoots through your joints. Your hands feel so stiff you can barely open your pill bottle. You're scared. Is this going to be your life now? Every single day like this? What if I told you that the real cause of your arthritis pain might be something you're eating right now? Something that's making your inflammation worse without you even knowing it. By the end of this video, you'll learn exactly which plant-based proteins can help reduce your inflammation and ease your joint pain, even if you've been suffering for years. Please stay with me until the end, because this could change everything. Here's something scary. Your joints are inflaming right now as you watch this. That pain and stiffness you feel? It's not just because you're getting older. After you turn 40, your body starts creating more inflammation, and it happens slowly, so you don't notice until the pain becomes unbearable. This silent inflammation is slowly taking away your ability to move freely and do the things you love. Have you noticed any of these signs? Your joints feel stiff for more than 30 minutes each morning. Your joints swell up and hurt. Simple things like buttoning a shirt or opening a jar become harder. The pain gets worse when you try to move around. These aren't normal signs of aging. They're warning signs of a condition affecting millions of people that doctors often don't address properly. The Arthritis Foundation now says that what you eat plays a huge role in managing joint inflammation. Unlike pills that just cover up the pain for a while, eating the right foods actually targets the root cause of inflammation. Inflammation works quietly, slowly damaging your joints until the damage becomes impossible to ignore. Researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered something shocking. About 60% of people with arthritis could feel much better just by changing what they eat, even if they're already taking medications. But here's the really scary part. Many foods you eat every day are making your condition worse, and you probably don't even know it. If you or someone you love struggles with arthritis pain, this video could be life-changing. Before we continue, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We share important health information every week that could improve your life. Don't miss our next video because it might have exactly what you need to know. And now for the good news that will surprise you. This pain doesn't have to be your future. New scientific research is proving that arthritis doesn't have to keep getting worse. One major study showed that 78% of people experienced serious pain relief in just 4 weeks by changing their diet. I'm going to tell you exactly what they did. Scientists have found specific plant-based proteins that contain powerful compounds that can reduce inflammation, even in people with severe arthritis. Today's research shows that while arthritis is serious, the inflammation can be controlled and even reduced through simple, practical changes to what you eat. What if I told you there are 3 specific plant-based proteins that could completely transform your arthritis symptoms? Food might be the most powerful tool you have, as often working together with your medications to reduce inflammation and pain in ways that pills alone simply cannot do. Now I'll reveal the 3 inflammation-fighting plant-based proteins that every person with arthritis needs to know about. And the second one? Almost nobody talks about it, but it's a total game changer. Number 1. Lentils. Lentils are a hidden nutritional treasure for arthritis sufferers. Unlike meat, which often makes inflammation worse, these small legumes give you lots of protein without causing more pain. Plant-based protein is incredibly important for managing inflammation because it gives your body what it needs without triggering more inflammation. Your body processes plant proteins differently than animal proteins, creating fewer inflammatory substances in your system. As you get older, will you need enough protein to repair and maintain your tissues? But where that protein comes from matters tremendously. When you eat lentils, You help your body rebuild damaged joint tissue without the inflammation that often comes from eating red meat and dairy. One of the biggest benefits lentils offer is their magnesium content. When the muscles around your painful joints get tight, they put extra pressure on areas that already hurt, making your pain worse. Here's what most people don't know. Magnesium works as your body's natural muscle relaxer. Here's a secret most doctors never share. Magnesium deficiency is incredibly common in arthritis patients, affecting up to 68% according to recent studies. This essential mineral helps relax the tension around your joints, reduces that stubborn stiffness, and can even help calm nerve pain. But if you've had those frustrating mornings where your joints just won't loosen up no matter what you do, you might be missing magnesium. Beyond magnesium, lentils are packed with potassium, another critical nutrient for joint health that doesn't get enough attention. Most people don't think about potassium when it comes to arthritis, but it's incredibly important. Potassium helps your body get rid of extra sodium, and too much sodium leads to water retention, bloating, and more swelling around your inflamed joints. If your hands or knees often feel puffy and swollen, too much sodium might be a big part of the problem. When you eat enough potassium from foods like lentils, you help your body naturally eliminate that extra sodium and reduce swelling. Less swelling means less pain. It's that simple. Now here's an overlooked truth about inflammation that many arthritis sufferers don't know. When your blood sugar goes up and down, it can make inflammation much worse. When you eat foods that make your blood sugar spike, your body releases inflammatory compounds that cause more joint pain, more stiffness, and more discomfort. Lentils have lots of fiber, which helps slow down how fast sugar gets into your bloodstream. This keeps your blood sugar more stable throughout the day. By eating fiber-rich foods like lentils, you're creating more balanced energy while also protecting your joints from inflammatory spikes. Let's not forget about folate, also called vitamin B9. Folate doesn't get enough attention in arthritis discussions, but it plays a crucial role in reducing homocysteine, an amino acid in your blood. High homocysteine levels are directly linked to more inflammation and more joint pain. Lentils are rich in folate, and eating them regularly helps keep your homocysteine levels in check. This is one of those small biochemical changes that can make a big difference in how you feel over time. You might be wondering, this sounds great, but how do I actually eat lentils? The answer is simple. There are countless delicious ways, and they're easy to make, even if you're not good at cooking. Add them to soups or stews for extra texture and nutrition. Make a flavorful lentil curry with garlic, onions, and turmeric. Enjoy them cold in salads with chopped vegetables and olive oil. If you're cutting back on meat, lentils make excellent fillings for tacos, wraps, or veggie burgers. They soak up whatever flavors you add. Also, you can make them savory, spicy, or slightly sweet, whatever you prefer. Another advantage? Unlike many beans, lentils don't need to soak overnight. This makes them perfect for quick meals. Just rinse them, add water or broth, bring to a boil, then simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. They're easy to digest and won't cause the stomach upset that other beans sometimes do. To get the most arthritis-fighting benefits, pair lentils with other anti-inflammatory ingredients like fresh spinach or kale, turmeric with black pepper, or fresh lemon juice. These combinations create powerful nutritional teamwork for joint relief. When managing arthritis through diet, remember that small, consistent changes add up to real results. Start by adding lentils to a few meals each week. This is an affordable, high-impact first step toward better mobility and comfort. Next time you're at the grocery store, don't skip the lentil aisle. Buy a few varieties, try different recipes, and see how your body responds. With arthritis, simple dietary changes like adding lentils can make a profound difference in how you feel every day. Number 2, chickpeas. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated yet incredibly effective foods for arthritis relief: chickpeas. You probably know them as the main ingredient in hummus, or maybe those round little things you sometimes see in salads. But chickpeas are so much more than a trendy side dish. These humble legumes are packed with nutrients that help reduce chronic inflammation, ease joint pain, and support your overall health in real, lasting ways. Once you understand what chickpeas can do for arthritis, well, you'll never look at them the same way again. Let's talk about what makes chickpeas so special. Like lentils, chickpeas provide excellent plant-based protein. If you're avoiding red meat because of its saturated fat or inflammation-promoting properties, chickpeas are a perfect alternative. The protein in chickpeas supports muscle repair and maintenance, which becomes increasingly important as you age or if joint pain limits your activity. Strong, healthy muscles provide crucial support to your struggling joints. This means less strain, less pressure, and ultimately less pain. Chickpeas give you this support through clean, plant-based protein that doesn't trigger more inflammation. What really sets chickpeas apart is their polyphenol content. While that might sound technical, well, it simply means natural compounds with powerful antioxidant properties. These polyphenols neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage your cells and trigger inflammation. If you have arthritis, your body is likely dealing with high oxidative stress, which makes your symptoms progressively worse. The polyphenols in chickpeas help protect your cells, moderate inflammation, and give your system the defensive compounds it needs. Each serving is like a protective shield for your struggling joints. The benefits go even further. These contain significant vitamin C, which is essential for something many arthritis sufferers overlook: collagen production. Collagen forms the connective tissue that allows smooth joint movement. It's the crucial cushion between your bones. Without enough collagen, this protective cushion breaks down, resulting in stiffness, grinding sensations, and pain. When you get enough vitamin C from sources like chickpeas, your body can keep producing the collagen it needs to preserve your joint integrity. This doesn't just mask symptoms, it actively supports rebuilding your joints from within. Like lentils, chickpeas provide abundant magnesium, perhaps the most undervalued mineral for joint health. Magnesium relaxes tight muscles, calms an overactive nervous system, and supports bone strength, all critical when managing arthritis symptoms. When surrounding muscles stay chronically tense, your joints bear too much burden. Magnesium helps release this tension, bringing natural relief to your entire musculoskeletal system. It even supports better sleep, which is often challenging for people with chronic pain. When you're well rested with relaxed muscles, your joints get the crucial recovery time they need. We must also acknowledge chickpeas' impressive fiber content, which directly relates to arthritis management. Fiber stabilizes blood sugar levels, and this goes beyond just energy or weight management. High blood sugar directly increases inflammation throughout your body. When you eat refined carbs or sugary foods, your inflammatory markers increase, potentially making your arthritis pain worse. The natural fiber in chickpeas slows down sugar absorption, keeping your blood sugar steadier throughout the day and preventing inflammatory spikes. Stable blood sugar means less inflammation and better joint comfort. The practical application excites many arthritis sufferers. So chickpeas are incredibly versatile. Hummus is just the beginning. Creamy, flavorful, and perfect with everything from fresh vegetables to whole grain crackers. Beyond hummus, you can roast chickpeas with olive oil and seasonings for a crunchy, satisfying snack that's healthier than processed alternatives. Add them to salads, toss them into soups or stews, stir-fry them with colorful vegetables and anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric. They make excellent bases for curries and complement grain bowls with quinoa, spinach, avocado, or sweet potatoes. Their mild flavor adapts to whatever seasonings or sauces you prefer. Baking enthusiasts love chickpea flour as an outstanding gluten-free alternative for breads, pancakes, and even cookies. Whole chickpeas blend smoothly into brownie batters or veggie burger mixtures. Thus, creative possibilities are endless, and their satisfying nature helps keep you full longer, which is helpful when managing weight alongside arthritis. Advantage: chickpeas are budget-friendly and widely available. You don't need to visit specialty health stores or spend a lot of money. Buy them dried in bulk for maximum savings or choose canned versions for convenience. Using canned, rinse them thoroughly to remove excess silk dairy-free calcium, perfect for those with lactose intolerance or reducing dairy consumption due to its potential inflammatory properties. Here's where tofu truly stands out. Whilst many varieties contain added vitamin D, which works together with calcium to strengthen bones and improve nutrient absorption, vitamin D goes beyond bone health, influencing immune function and inflammation regulation. Many people, particularly older adults, have undiagnosed vitamin D deficiency, which can make arthritis symptoms worse. Getting additional vitamin D through tofu is a practical, beneficial dietary strategy. We must highlight another nutrient group in tofu deserving special attention: isoflavones. These natural plant compounds in soy products work similarly to mild estrogens in the body. This doesn't mean hormonal imbalance. Research shows isoflavones can actually help reduce inflammation, improve joint flexibility, and potentially lower pain levels in arthritis sufferers. Studies looking at populations that regularly eat soy report improved joint function and reduced stiffness, particularly with rheumatoid arthritis. While not miraculous, isoflavones are another way tofu supports your body's natural healing processes. A common question comes up: how do I properly prepare tofu? Isn't it bland? That's a fair concern. Plain tofu has minimal flavor on its own, but this makes it incredibly versatile. Tofu absorbs whatever flavors surround it: garlic, ginger, soy sauce, chili, lemon, virtually any seasoning you enjoy. Preparation options are endless: stir-fry, bake, grill, or pan-sear for different textures. If you're new to tofu, start with extra firm varieties. Press out excess water and marinate briefly before cooking to enhance flavor absorption. Add it to vegetable stir-fries, curries, salads, or wraps. Crisp it in your oven or simmer it in flavorful sauce. Its adaptability is a major advantage. Those preferring smoother textures might explore silken tofu varieties. Their creamy consistency works beautifully in smoothies, soups, or dairy-free desserts. Blend tofu into sauces, dips, or puddings without it being noticeable while still getting all the protein and anti-inflammatory benefits. Substitute tofu for cream in certain recipes to reduce saturated fat while boosting nutrition. Another practical benefit: tofu is affordable and widely available. No specialty stores or high prices required. Most grocery stores carry multiple tofu varieties from silken to extra firm. Once you're familiar with preparation techniques, it becomes a regular part of weekly meal planning. Plus, unopened tofu stays fresh for a long time. Convenient for keeping protein on hand. How often should you eat tofu? If you're comfortable with soy products and have no allergies, start with twice weekly. Pair it with other anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, leafy greens, or whole grains like brown rice and quinoa. This gives you comprehensive healing nutrients from complete protein to calcium to omega-3s in budget-friendly, digestible forms, supporting joint health. Living with arthritis often feels overwhelming. Constant discomfort, limiting stiffness, frustration with activities becoming harder. Simple dietary changes like adding tofu regularly can make meaningful differences. You don't need perfection. Progress is what matters. Choose foods that nourish your body, reduce pain, and restore some control over your health. Tofu, despite its simplicity, is one such food. Whether you're exploring plant-based options or seeking better joint support, give tofu a fair chance. Experiment with preparation methods and make it your own. Sometimes the most effective solutions aren't medications. They're waiting in your kitchen. Tofu is one of those underappreciated secrets for managing arthritis symptoms, available to everyone. If you're managing arthritis symptoms, remember these 3 plant-based proteins: lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. They're packed with nutrients that actively fight inflammation, protect struggling joints, and support your body's natural healing. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets, just straightforward, accessible foods that support your system from within. Add one of these to your meals this week and see how your joints respond. Small, consistent changes often produce the most lasting improvements. Your food choices today directly determine your comfort and mobility tomorrow. Unlike conventional arthritis treatments that just mask symptoms temporarily, these foods address inflammation at its source, but only if you eat them consistently. Don't wait until your pain becomes unbearable, until you can't perform basic movements, or find yourself unable to complete simple daily tasks on your own. Start protecting your joints today with these simple dietary additions. The remarkable truth? Your comfort, mobility, and quality of life may depend not just on expensive medications, but on nutrient-dense foods already available in your kitchen. The power to reduce your inflammation and pain truly is within your control. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps our channel grow. And remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos. I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment sharing which of these plant-based proteins you plan to try first. Will you take action today